back, Weirdos and Weirdos, to the channel of the Double Chin Doge. This episode, we're going to be doing something a little different. Another tutorial, but this time I'm not going to try and do a full song, because both of those have ended in disaster. This time I'm just going to focus on one thing. And this one thing is easy ways to make a bass wobble. Making a bass wobble, like how they use in dubstep, is something that that most people like. When I started out of the studio, I wanted to make dubstep, and instantly though I thought it was out of my reach, because I just thought that's way too hard, isn't it? Well, actually, this trick is quite simple, and I'm pretty sure, like, not guaranteeing, but even if you're new to this, as long as you carefully look at what I'm telling you, this should be pretty easy for you to do. Anyway, so here's a little example. I'm afraid the drums here are a bit drowned out by the sound, but here, have a listen. So, that is what we're going to learn to do today. So this is actually quite an easy trick, and theoretically you could do this with every single instrument on FL Studio. But just to showcase just how much potential this has and how many different instruments, how little you need to make it work, I've chosen 3 times oscillator, the oldest, most basic synthesizer on here. Yeah, you would have thought that something this old would be able to make dubstep, but it's more than capable of it. First of all, it doesn't actually matter what you choose for your sound waves, but what I'm going to do here, it doesn't really matter, but it will really improve your sound, I think. So actually, you know what, I won't make a tune yet because I don't know what it's going to sound like. I'll just have that. What you want is, you want all saw waves, if you want to do it the way I've done it. Set them all to course 0 and find sorry if you can't hear me. Set them all to course 0, and set the first one to find -20 and the last one to find +20. Then you'll have, this is what your bass wobble is going to sound like at its peak. If that sounds like it's not loud enough, there are ways to, improve the sound. Now that is getting into the bit more confusing stuff, but that's not needed, that's just if you want to put the finishing touches on. So what you want to do is, in the mixer, which I just opened, by going to new mixer, I just realised I should really be catering to newest of newbies, so remember, if you go on view and then mixer to get this up, this is the mixer, and this is where I got the 3 times oscillator from our channel. Anyway, so here in the mixer, literally all you have to do is put on this fruity fast LP and mess around with the cutoff. Now you're probably wondering, but hey, you weren't turning that knob before. Like, how come that you managed to get that sound without touching the knob? Well, there's actually 2 ways of doing this. The way I did it there was right-click, edit events, but you can also create an automation clip. In most cases, I'll create an automation clip, which comes up with this little thing up here, where you can kind of draw on here, like how much cut-off you want. I would usually do something like that, but edit events, I think, is a little bit faster in this case, if you want a wobble. If you want, kind of a scream, or a more talking based kind of thing, I would recommend an automation clip, because that's a lot more free, easy to use and free roaming. But this edit events, it allows you to do something that the other one doesn't. So just before you continue, I'm going to pause and I'm going to make a tune for this, and then we'll add the wobble on once I've done the tune. So just a second. So we'll see how that sounds, this tune, how it works. If it works horribly, then I'll go back and change it. Sometimes it won't work well, but we'll see. So you go to edit events and you'll be brought to this menu. Now what you want to do is highlight the bars that you want to add the wobble to. Go on the tools option, which is here, and go to LFL. and you can get this thing up. You can change how far up or down it is with the value, and you can change the range, like how far up and down it goes with that. Now it's automatically on a sine wave, and the speed it starts on for you should probably be that. It's just that I've already used it on this instance of FL Studio, like since I've opened it, so it still remembers the last time I used it. So what I recommend is making your first and third bars have slow wobbles, and your second and fourth have fast wobbles. Of course you can have variation, because otherwise it's a bit boring. So just keep using different, like, highlighting what you want to do, the areas you want to change, and doing this. Just keep doing that. That's personally what this is why I chose edit events. You can't do this with the automation clip, you can only do this with edit events. But again, the automation clip is a little bit easy to use, and I don't really have to explain so much for that, so if you prefer to use it, that's fine. You shouldn't need a tutorial for that, but if you do, and if you're like especially new, then there should be tutorials around how automation clips work. As I said, just to right click what you want to automate and go on create automation clip. Now that's a bit boring as it is, so of course you can select sections at certain parts and like double or half the speed to your taste. And also, one technique I like to tend to do is a little. You can kind of get a bit of a scream kind of sound if you do that. Get this little hill where it goes high for a moment. When I say scream, by the way, I mean like a loud, somewhat long dubstep sound. Like if it was. If you're a noob, I don't expect you to understand this bit, but if it was X modulation, like it would be a part where the X modulation was high, so the sound is very audible, but and then goes back down afterwards. Anyway, so to be honest, the tune here hasn't been that good. I'll see if I can make a better one once I'm done, but it's not all too important to change it. There we go, this is what we got at the moment. So, you can do more confusing stuff, of course, but, you know, depends how far you want to go. And what I was talking about earlier about making the sound right, is this might be hard for you to follow if you're a bit newer, but you go on Maximus, and this is a mastering tool if you didn't know. This is used to kind of like control sounds. You can just like change the decibel input a bit. Listen to what the frequencies really count. The high frequencies really make it scream, so if you want it to really make it scream, you should go for those. Despite people saying drop the bass in dubstep, the lower frequencies aren't what you want in dubstep often. It's usually the higher frequencies. And the mid frequencies is usually where most of the sound is at. But it's a little bit dull on its own. It still needs some amplifying. And the lower frequencies, as I said, you don't actually really need much in dubstep, unless you need to fill, like, make a sound more thick. Anyway, so of course I could have more if that's not right, but you know, often that would take a bit. So, there, that is how to make a bass wobble easy with, I'm pretty sure, every single plugin in FL Studio. If you like this video, and you like my videos in general, please remember to subscribe. Bye bye.